HTS, they're an asset for Zionism, as we can see today, which is why you had pro-Israel think tanks and James Jeffrey, who is at a pro-Israel think tank, but is also very close to the Turkish AKP, Muslim Brotherhood aligned leadership in Ankara, literally lobbying for Jolani. They do horrible things, but they'll do horrible things to the people that we want to hurt, which is the government in Damascus, which was still maintaining an independent line, hosting the offices, not just hosting IRGC personnel, but hosting the offices of Palestinian Islamic Jihad and even Hamas members on its soil. Pretty obvious what the rebrand was about. You saw Aaron Zellin there. He's become a key figure in the rebranding of Jolani. He's an influential figure who is, his book is called Jihadology. He was one of the original jihadologists who were based on the Kremlinologists, who are always trying to divine what the Kremlin and the Soviet Union was thinking. And then during the War on Terror, these characters crop up, and so many of them just happen to be Zionists, like Aaron Zellin, who is at the Washington Institute for Near East Policy, which is a pro-Israel think tank spun out of AIPAC, and he was responsible for this article in The Telegraph, which is the MI6's favorite paper, maybe second favorite next to Times of London, but they like it. How Syria's diversity-friendly jihadists plan on building a state. They're diversity-friendly, they're intersectional, they're pro-LGBTQ CIA. This is obviously catering to the Western liberal mindset, which would normally be hostile to things that Al-Qaeda would do. It's one of the most cynical rebranding exercises I've ever seen. And it kind of comes from the polar opposite direction of Zelensky's rebrand, because Zelensky had to be kind of rebranded for more centrist or conservative Western populations, not just in the US, but in places like Poland, where the economy is suffering because of all of the resources going to Ukraine, as well as the subsidizing of Ukrainian grain, which is destroying Polish farmers. So Zelensky previously had this career where he was a comedian, and you sometimes see him playing the piano with his phallus or dressing up like a woman in high heels for parodies. And, Ted Nugent freaked out about Zelensky at a Trump rally and said, like, I don't want to support some gay guy in Kiev, and like everyone's cheering. But then here you have someone from the polar opposite direction who's being portrayed as diversity friendly, rainbow Al-Qaeda. But it's the same thing. It's the same PR complex trying to accomplish the same objective, which is the reinforcement and the reinforcement of Western empire.